Sometimes we can be overzealous with our self-honesty, in the sense that we can fluctuate between doubting our experience, not daring to hope, and imagination and wishful thinking. But when we know the self, when we have recognized and remembered the reality of who we are, we are quite safe after that point to allow the flow to flow. Until that point, this self-analysis certainly has its place. Self-analysis, doubting the mind, is quite useful on the road to our first awakening, becoming the self, becoming the being, the silence and the peace. But after that is known, the mind is no longer an integral part of the process. At this point, in any case, after being is known and experienced as myself. So at this point, when the flow starts to flow, and when the experience of expandedness starts to be experienced on the level of the physiology, on the level of what we perceive to be our emotions and still don't know is the cosmic flow within the cosmic body that we really are. This is where doubting is not useful. The mind will never understand this. And when we know who we are, the mind is somewhat out of the picture. It's just a matter of deconditioning. And this is a natural process that goes on whether we want it to or not. Another process is going on while the mind is being deconditioned. The psychophysiology, the mind body itself, is refining. This whole deconditioning process is a refining process, one and the same going on at the same time. And this refining can be most easily facilitated by allowing feeling to feel, allowing perception to perceive, allowing being to be. We don't have to force the mind to get out of the way. Just allow whatever is to be as far as the mind is concerned. It can think, it can analyze, it can even fight to find a cause for all of what's going on. But let's just not give it the opportunity to doubt. Feelings can feel, perceptions can perceive, hearing can hear. These qualities are Devata. Devata are the laws of nature that make up the psychophysiology. They are what has been and always will be in control. They are what is perceiving. The mind has its purpose only on the level of cosmic mind as the creator. Other than that, The small mind is an illusion, just something that's in the way. Its only purpose was to allow creation to come to a point in space and time, so-called space and time, in order for this mechanism, which is your body-mind, to come into existence. Really, after that point, there is no need for a small mind. There never was a small mind. But in the constriction, coming to a point, the illusion of a separate individual, me and mind, comes into being. So we spend our whole lives either believing that dream or fighting our way out of it. But we're past that point now. We're talking about the level of existence where we know who we are as the being. That is our reality. That is our joy. So we live that. And let's not get too overly zealous about being honest with this non-existent small self. When we know who we are, we know who we are. So let's allow the flow to flow. This is the refinement of the cosmic body which we are. The more we allow this, enjoy it, nurture it, don't doubt it. This is how we influence and purify the cosmic body itself, which is all bodies, all life forms, all flora, all fauna. It is the planet Earth itself. We are purifying the damage that has been done through ignorance, through thousands of years, just by allowing. It's a beautiful thing. And it doesn't stop at the world or the earth, the entire universe. All creation, anything that is, or we think is being purified by our simply allowing. And the more we allow, the more this vibratory level turns into pure bliss. And this bliss not only heals and purifies, but adds joy and ecstasy to the creation that we've created for ourselves to live in. And this is how life is meant to be lived, in absolute pure joy. It's so beautiful. So this is what we mean by allowing and surrender after awakening. After awakening, what we allow and what we surrender to is what we really are. We're just starting to understand that when we wake up. Just starting to get a tiny glimpse of the reality. And it's quite normal to not dare to hope. Not even to dare to hope. Or to doubt ourselves and think that we're imagining. No, 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 no. It's real, and it's who we really are. So let's allow that to flow and enjoy it fully. That's our purpose and our duty. Our duty.